Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Haven't been on in a couple of months. Well, here you are, and here I am. You beat me. I was getting ready. Had to get my horns and everything on. Um, and I did DoorDash before I came to do this. So I've been running around trying to get everything done because I got to go back to work tomorrow um, all day again. So I've been cleaning and everything. But tonight was freaking crazy. Hello, Paloma. Um, I went out, right? And I went later than I wanted to, but I had signed up for a time where they pay you $3 extra on DoorDash for any order that you pick up. So I went to one place and picked up 2 orders, and I drove them like 5 minutes away. And the first place, I thought she handed me a $20 bill. She handed me $60, and her food was already paid for. So I think she paid twice, but I was already at like the next place when I realized it wasn't 20. Because when I got there, she asked me how much the total was, and I was like, it's 38. And she's like, oh, I thought it was 48. And I was like, no, it's only 38. So she handed me a 20. I thought that was the tip. Like, here's your tip. And then that one thing, I made $72. And then after that, I made more money. So I made like $100 in an hour. And then I came back to do this. I'm doing good, manifesting. And then something else happened today that will save me a lot of money that like was totally unexpected. So good things are coming. I fell asleep last night with my abundance candle on, and this morning and today has already been like, woohoo, people are buying candles. Like I'm just so busy, but I'm like, I'm just going to keep doing all these things because this is how I jump started. The last time I jump started was like just putting the effort in. How is everybody doing? You forgot it's almost Samhain. Yes. Samhain, Halloween. Yes, this is my Maleficent horns. Um, but yeah, I brought over the God box for tonight. We have the Taurus, uh, Scorpio energy. We have the lunar eclipse. Everything's echoing when I wear this. So it's like I feel like I'm like yelling. But I'm going to use the deck to see what happens. And I made a bunch of candles this week for myself too. You're rocking those horns. Thank you. I have a little set over there that I wore last night. So this one is DM Purity. This is to bring in a pure masculine with communication. It's kind of funny though because I made this the other day and like a lot of guys have been sending me messages. Some of them are sending me like songs. And I'm like, this is crazy. Like multiple songs, multiple dudes. Like today there was like 8 guys that sent me a message. That's not normal for me. That's not normal. I really don't get that many messages from guys. Like it's usually always women about readings and things like that. But like this last week since making this, it's like a flood. And then I have this, which was an overfill on a twin flame that I made the other night for somebody. Oh no, this is the overflow on the twin flame that I made the other night for somebody. So this one's Love Spell, and it smells so good, and it makes us like a siren, and I made 2 of those. Sexy Siren, Love Spell is the name of it. It's Victoria's Secret Love Spell scent. It's very sweet, but it works as like a seductive blah, blah, blah. And both of those are golden light, so they will help to like illuminate that within us. And then this one is pure protection. And this one is Nagchampa, and it will help. I'm so excited to light this one. I fell asleep last night. I made myself like a trio of 6 ounces because I only had 3 of these 6 ounces left. Usually the 6 ounces are in the golden tin. But I made a set to use with all of you guys. So we've got Twin Flame, Protection, DM, Love Spell, and a little bit of abundance left, but I did do an abundance one with all of you guys last time. This one is the abundance, and I fell asleep last night, and it burned all night, and I had lit it before, and it's still pretty full. Maleficent, yes, that is I. So I've got a lot of magic to ignite tonight with us all. And I brought over the God box, or the bee box. And today, a bee flew into the house. Like, it came all the way in the house, and it flew around me and the dogs, and it went back out into the atrium and back out to nature. And I was like, bye. It's been so warm and nice here. I don't know where you guys all are, but it's been really nice here. And so, yes, I've got this. This was a gift from Lisa. And Lisa also gifted us the deck we're going to use tonight. So I'm not exactly sure, other than, like, I know we're using candles. But I wanted to see if something came through in this for us to use for this energy that we've got going on. But yeah, we're going to manifest. We're going to attract. We're going to bring in awesome. Actually, we're going to be eclipsing things out. But when we eclipse things out, we manifest in good. And the energy is potent right now. Like, all of the astrology is aligned with saying, like, okay, like, Taurus, bop-bop-da-boop, this energy, like, a lot of the blocks that we've had within manifesting our abundance, manifesting our luxury, manifesting all of that stuff, manifesting sex and desires and all of those things are going to be clearing away. I'm on the Sunshine Coast, Queensland, Australia. Nice. You use it sparingly? Well, don't do that, because that energy will, carry over. Like, I did that mistake where I was like, oh, just save it and I'll hoard it. But it's an abundance candle. It's supposed to be igniting abundance. So we get a trust that, like, I don't need to hoard this because this is bringing me abundance. So me letting it burn all night last night was actually really good, but I wanted to share it with all of you guys because I made the 3 for all of us, and I made these 3 for all of us. So it's like the power of the Trinity. But I do think that was a big mistake for myself. Was you don't have to use it all up in one go, but you could do like one level at a time, or you could just do what feels right. Like, I always say, just let the pool become completely melted so that the whole top is liquid. That way you don't get that dip that happened with this one that I lit for us. This is the first one I've lit, and all of these have bank dirt in it. This is the first one I've like made since years ago, because my sister had all the stuff, and I didn't make any for myself. I was making them for others, but this is the first one that I rolled around the bank dirt. But you can see the way that it was lit, it makes this happen. If I had let it go consistently, that will save it. But I'm going to use this wax in something else, like I'll do. I'm not going to waste it. But when I lit this one, I let it go all the way across the top each time. That way it is always good. I'm from sunny California. Awesome sauce. I will do a level at a time. It's fabulous. Thank you. I want to make some of those for me too. Every time I've tried to make one for myself, somebody wants to buy it. So I'm like, sure, you can have it. But like, even that right there, it shows like they work. Like the communications that I'm like, that's not normal for me. But like, I'm like, oh yeah, I made that fucking candle for communication because it's blue. That's why those messages I think are coming in. It's like men are coming to talk. And that's what the intention is. So my community is supportive, loving, and active in the world. This is funny because I keep seeing videos of people who are like helping homeless people, or they're helping underdeveloped countries. The place that I'm driving for right now, it's the Woodabon Company. They help underdeveloped communities. They help support people who are not okay. And I keep seeing people doing it in different ways. Like, some people just walk around out on the street and their followers donate to help these people that they find. And it's like, like a nonprofit thing, but it's still, it's exciting, it's new, it's different, it's helpful, it's making a change in the world. And we need that. And that's what we're here to do. That's why, like, for driving for Amazon doesn't feel that good. But driving for the Woodabon Company under Amazon made sense to me. When I like saw that, I was like, oh my God, like I'm still helping in some way to do whatever they're doing. I don't even understand it fully, but it's like we wanna do something that's making a difference. So let me see what the book says. And how's everybody doing? Keep one of those candles. Yes. I'm keeping all of these for me. These ones were made for me specifically. Oh, and so it was funny because I made like $27 on the DoorDash app, but I had $60 in cash. So it was like, oh my God. But the 27 has been haunting me. And I saw 777 on the plate in front of me when I was like debating going back to the house and being like, I think you made a mistake. Because I felt bad. And then I realized, like, I'm like, the universe is helping me. Like, if there's a problem, she's going to contact DoorDash and DoorDash is going to take care of it. So, like, just receive. You know what I mean? When we just allow ourselves to receive, more comes. And when we don't do it with guilt or hoarding ability, it's like we really expand. So we're often more resourceful than we think, with abundant support all around us. No matter how big or small, it's empowering to have a circle of like-minded people in our life who are supportive, loving, and active in the world. Whether you have a strong community or you're craving community, this card has appeared to reconnect you to the power of your tribe and the ability to call it in. Friends or family, near or far, your community is what you make of it. Be willing to reach out and welcome others in. The collective wisdom of community inspires and motivates while also stretching our comfort zone. Together, we can hold each other accountable for becoming our best self, reflect areas we still need to develop, and nurture our belief in one another. Community is love, growth, tribe, and family. Many of our greatest experiences and memories are derived from community. Feeling this sense of tribe creates connection, fulfillment, and meaning in our lives. Here are some ideas to help strengthen the spirit of community in your life. Build community through sharing. Bake enough goodies to share with your neighbors and coworkers. Host a fun brunch or dinner party with friends. Let others know you're open to connecting by starting a conversation and deepening connection with nourishing gift. I shared a video today that was a woman who, her grandson, like, they used to go to this place every day for, like, or once a week they went to this place for breakfast or something, and one day he was like, my grandmother could make a better breakfast. So all the kids started going to his grandmother's, and then he passed away, but all the kids from the school continued to go to the grandmother's every week and gave her, like, purpose and community, and it was like this big beautiful thing. I saw that today, shared it, I think, into the Alcyone Light Healing group. So you don't have, like, and in that case, right, like, I highly doubt she's supporting all of that food herself. I think people are probably donating to it, and making it, like, so that it can be doable, so that you don't have to, because, like, that will have, people will get behind a good cause. It says schedule and actualize a meeting date. Set up at least 2 dates to take place over the next month with people who inspire you and uplift you. Don't be discouraged if someone isn't available. Reach out to another until your dates are set. This can be tea, a meal, a walk, or anything that feels right. Make this a new habit as you design and recognize your community. So yes, there was somebody that recently reached out to me. She's in my community. Actually, a couple of people who've reached out to me recently from my community. But one of them specifically was like, I want to help you. And they know how to do all the things I need help with. And, like, get together and talk. So I was like, yeah, as soon as I know my schedule and what that looks like with Amazon, we could figure it out. And then she had something come up after I found that out. So, that's, again, building community, getting to know people. I'm resetting up the studio downstairs so I could do in-person and online events down there in a nicer setting, in a bigger setting, and get all my creative things back. So do something like that, okay? You're the weaver of your reality, and play is my pathway to joy. So, what do you think is going to make you feel, like, excited or good about it? It doesn't have to be, crazy. Like, we look at people, like, on YouTube, and we think, like, oh, they're so whatever. They know all the things that I don't know. But it's not that. They just do it. They just take the action, and they begin it, and they keep beginning and keep doing, and they don't give up. So sometimes that's what it comes down to. Let's see what else. 23 is joy. Sing your favorite song. Pretend you're playing with face paint or makeup. I did that. Say yes to an exciting adventure you've been thinking about. Go outside to float. I was going to do it outside tonight because the moon was so pretty and close by, but I didn't. And then 42 is the weaver of the reality. Light a candle. Here we go. Perfect. Vibe out your space and smudge your box to clear. Oh my goodness. Holy shit. The weaver. I've seen so many spiders, guys. I have seen so, like, big, huge spiders. Like, I've taken them out on the broom, out of the house. and like save them, but I've seen so many, and I was gonna like post today and be like, is like anybody else extreming, like have like an extreme amount of fucking cobwebs right now, like non-stop cobwebs and spiders all over the place. But it says box and candle. I brought over the box. I had no idea. Okay, so weaving our reality is a skill that begins in the inside. It's a creative practice that requires us to be attentive while setting clear intentions. That's what else we've been doing this week. The quality of our inner dialogue impacts how we feel and experience the world around us. Spider is here to remind you that you are the weaver of your reality. She's a special creature symbolizing awakened creativity and determination, patience and grace, weaving her web, and the interwoven nature between past, present, and future. If you find yourself in a position that no longer suits you, now is the time to look honestly, clarify what you want to design, and begin to change it. You're a resilient woman, weaving your own story. Embody it with your entire heart and spirit. So, the ritual is the desire box. Oh my god. Oh my god. Clarify the story you're weaving with a collage of words and images. Have fun and be sure to complete it. Supplies: candle, smudge, scissors, a box, a large shoe box or bigger, decorative papers, crafting tools, and a glue to beautify the outer box. Magazines, prints, blank paper. Oh my god, I have a box downstairs too. I literally took stuff out of a box yesterday, so we can use that and this, because this is like the same thing. We're gonna merge it. We're gonna be creative with you. Very warm here for it is very warm. So magazines, prints. So basically, it's like putting a vision board on a box. So we light a candle, vibe out the space, smudge your box to clear the static energy, decorate the outside of your box using your art materials, then fill your box with images, words that align your life with the greatest desire. No glue, just stack and pile them in an order that makes sense to you. Be clear and sincere. This is no place for maybe. Once done, close your box and keep it at your altar. Go outside, go back to edit, add, or reorganize whenever you feel called to do so. Okay, so because I've already got this box here and it's already decorated on the outside, I'm gonna use this one. I'm not gonna glue things on the outside, but we're gonna put things in it. And you know, I will do that other thing with like a shoe box and all the supplies and stuff. I have it all. And I've done it before. It's called the Cup of Abundance that I did, where I made cups. I decorated the cups, put things into the cup that I wanted to manifest. Still have it downstairs. So next month, I'll bring all the supplies to do like a creative one, and I'll let people know, hey, you know, bring some creative supplies and we'll have fun. But I've got these that we can write on our desires. And I've got the candles. So we're gonna ignite in the candles. We're gonna write down things, and yeah, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna play. I can't believe that. That's so crazy. Like, what are the fucking chances that's the card? I swear to God, I don't plan this. It just happens. But that was crazy synchronicity. So thank you again, Lisa, for this and that. You have made it possible tonight for us to have some fun. So I'm going to flip you guys around. And you guys can write down your desires. You know, what do you desire? Like, you can write down something you desire to eclipse out of your life and make the space for something that you desire to bring into your life. So what are you eclipsing out and what are you bringing in? You know, give me two things. I want to eclipse out this and bring in that. And if you don't say anything, I will come up with some for you. But yeah, we're going to do that. Let's see, what else? You know what? I'm going to take these cards, because these cards, I sent the deck to someone by accident. And then I sent these two cards to someone else by accident. Like, I didn't know these were in a deck that I sold to somebody. And then I sent the full deck of this to another person that didn't even want it. So I'm going to have her send that back. And I'm going to use this deck to send out gifts, because they're like little crystal activations. So these will be gifts that I send out sometimes, or I might add them to like a little bundle of a candle, crystal, bop-a-da-boop. I had a bunch of ideas today. I'm going to make crystal candles. Going to do like this activation with the crystal candles. Send one of these with each one, intuitively picked. But we're going to use these tonight too, because Guess what the ones are that came back from the person that I sent them to unknowingly? 27 and 11 are the numbers. 27 is Ascended Master Saint Germain and Amethyst. Spiritual Connection, Crystal Masters 333. Number 11 is Archangel Gabriel in turquoise, and it says Safe to be Seen, Crystal Angels 444. So our spiritual connections are safe to be seen. We don't have to hide them. We don't have to be hidden from them. We don't have to be on the other side. Like maybe it's been eclipsed out of our lives. We haven't seen that connection. We haven't felt that deep spiritual connection somewhere. Something's been missing. We're bringing it in. We're transmuting what is, not there. So let me flip you around. It's autumn here, but the weather is all over. I would like to attend a workshop. Okay. We're definitely going to be doing some cool stuff. And I've had more than one person mention like visiting around here this week. So when the studio is open, that might be even easier to have people come and like feel comfortable and like have their own space down there for like a day or two. Because we have a small mattress and things that we could use. So yeah, look at, it's even like color coded. I didn't even realize. So much synchronicity, so much awesome sauce, so much abundance coming in, good things, manifesting. And yeah, if you're just coming in, you can write something down in the comments that you're ready to eclipse out of your life, which is making space to bring something in. So tell me what you want to let go and what you want to bring in. And we're going to add this to our desires box. That's what we're calling this. It's our pretty little desire box. We just had some crazy synchronicity with. I was planning on using the box, but I didn't realize that there was even a card in there that had anything to do with the box. Technically, they want us to decorate one, but we will definitely do that soon because this one's already pretty. So we don't need to add anything to it. But yes, these are the cards. Number 11, it's safe to be seen. Number 27, spiritual connection. It's so freaking crazy to me. And I had sent the deck to Laura. It was the Starseed Oracle that she purchased. I sold it for $10. And these two were mixed in there somehow. And then my friend Mary, I sent her the whole deck by accident. She didn't want that deck. So she's sending it back, and I'll have the whole deck, but I'm going to use it to give as those activations. So then we have our trio of candles here. I want to, okay, good. All right, so this one is the DM Purity. We're going to get a pure Divine Masculine Communication blue. And I've already been having a lot of communication that's not normal for me coming in this week. More than one guy has sent me a song. A lot of different guys have sent me messages, and it's like, okay. And I didn't even put it together until I picked that up tonight. I was like, oh, maybe that's why. But we're also doing Protection Purity. And all of these have bank dirt in them, which is helpful to add manifesting abilities. And the bank dirt had rose and lavender and cinnamon and sugar and all these other ingredients. I fell asleep last night with the abundance one going, and it already is working today very quickly. But I'm going to use it with you all as well. And I have Love Spell. This is Twin Flame. This was an overspill of my golden Twin Flame. So we're going to use some of that. And then the two Love Spells. The two Love Spells are very nice. I like Love Spell. It makes you like a sexy siren. It makes you seductive and beautiful. These are all golden light down here. That's golden light. This is green for your hearts and money, abundance. And this is blue for the communications. We also have some Florida water that I put into a little bottle here because we're going to cleanse and purify. I also have some of my blue moon water that I made that last time we worked together on that blue moon that we're going to use. That's going to help us feel beautiful. Oh yeah, look at what I found last night. This thing. Think of a question in your head and we'll see what it says. Oh, it definitely. Well, maybe. Okay, think of a question. Oh, come on. Why are you broken? There we go. Oh my God, hurry up. Ask a friend. Okay? And if you guys have another one, you can do that. And I'm going to write down these eclipsings and bringing ins, okay? So let's see. I don't want to miss anybody's. Okay. Boop-a-de-boop. I want to eclipse out the bad eating habits and draw in self-love and acceptance. Okay. So I'm writing these on the back of these. And we're going to eclipse out. And anybody coming in, you're welcome to say something you're ready to eclipse out of your life. So she's ready to eclipse out bad eating habits. You have ask a friend again. Oh, no. All right. Boop-a-da-boop. Draw in self-love. Bring in self-love. Okay. And then I want to, yes, it'll be nice to be around like-minded people. Yes. I want to eclipse out self-sabotage. Control of outcome. And you want to bring in abundance, love, communication from DM. Okay? You guys can ask another question to the thingy. And then I want to eclipse out insomnia I've had, and I want some peace and quiet for a while. Okay. So eclipse out insomnia. And if you're not comfortable typing it in for everybody, you could think it in your head, what you're eclipsing out. And I'm also going to be lighting the candles and things, doing a little ceremony. So, and bringing in peace and rest. Okay. So for everybody that hasn't, just everybody in general, I'm going to eclipse out for us fears, doubts, lack, insecurities, self-sabotage, and blocks in health, wealth, abundance, love, passion, joy, and freedom. Okay. And, ooh, good ones. Thank you. You want to bring eclipse out, self-sabotage, bring in clarity, communication. Okay. Eclipse out, self-sabotage, bring in communication from twin flame. Okay. Bring in adventure. All the good stuff. All right. And I'm going to write one just for bringing in unconditional love, peace, comfort, joy, sweetness, commitment, expansive, fun, and love of a true community, family, and love. All right, so I think that'll cover all of that stuff. And now we're gonna do our little lighting and all of that. I'm gonna pull you back a little bit more and pull you. Oh, shoot, sorry. I wanted to give you guys a little bit better space here, but I don't know if it's gonna work. I feel like now you're too high. Okay, I guess that's enough. Push this. There we go. Okay, here we are. There we are. Close the pen. You're welcome to ask that thing one more time. Did it just slam? It's so weird. It's so temperamental. I forgot that I even had it. But if you do it the right way, it does work. It does do a different one every time. It's not like, oh, it's just slamming to the same thing. So I'm going to spray a little bit of Florida water, cleanse the energy here. And we are going to dim some of these lights because it's the night time. It's the right time. It's the fun time for you. Alright, turn that off. Okay, here we go. Where is my... Okay, here it is. So, take a nice deep breath. And as we connect to this energy tonight, on this full moon, on the lunar eclipse, as the veil is thinning, we are reminded to think intentionally about our desires, to set clear intentions in our lives, to bring in love, to bring in abundance, to communicate with divine connections, to be seen, to be safe, to feel secure, to feel sexy, to feel divine. And we cleanse our space, our mind, as we open sacred space and we invoke the energy of the universe and all the blessings that are available to us, all the love, all the joy, all the peace, the creativity, everything that we've desired, we're igniting on this night. As we eclipse out our fears and our doubts, as we eclipse out in this smoke all the betrayal and all the harm, all the fear, there's no reason to feel the harm. There's no reason to feel stuck or alone. There's no reason to feel lack in this universe. Everything is infinite. Everything is abundant. Even your fears, your doubts, whatever you focus on. So we clear that out now. We clear out our doubt, our fear, our lack, our self-sabotage. We eclipse out our bad eating habits. We eclipse out our fears, our doubts, our lack, our insecurity, the blocks in our health and wealth, abundance, love, passion, joy, and freedom. We eclipse out any insomnia or lack of rest. We eclipse out the controlling influence within ourselves, our lack mentality, and intimacy issues. We eclipse out anything that's holding us back from our joy, our adventure, our love, the communication, and all the good things that we long to have. As I light the divine masculine, we ignite in clear communication. We invite in the divine men into our lives or within ourselves to feel empowered, confident, able to provide. We balance this energy with the Venus, the beauty, the rose, the Aphrodite. Feel beautiful because you are. As we ignite protection for pure connection, to radiate our light infinitely, to feel safe in being seen. No more holding back, no more hiding who you are, no more waiting. It's time to explore. As we ignite abundance into our lives, we know it's protected and guided from the divine. We know that all our desires are on their way. We know that we are safe to create and to feel harmony. We're bringing in unconditional love, peace, comfort, joy, sweetness, true commitment, expansiveness, fun, love, our community, our family, our lovers. We're bringing in meaning in our lives to do something that makes things change, to feel good and to rearrange the energy in our world, to help others, young and old, to bring in abundance and all the good stuff, the communication from our twins, our love. To bring in abundance and communication from our true divine masculines. And for those who are masculine, bring it in from your feminine as we bring in peace and rest. And we let go so we can relax. And we bring in our wealth, our abundance, our love, our joy, our passion, our freedom, our self-love. And we place them in our desire box. And we know that they're coming to us. And that it is safe for you to be seen, to call on Archangel Gabriel, to use the frequency of 444 and the turquoise. You can ask to ignite this into your life. Close your eyes and ask Archangel Gabriel, please download the energies and frequencies of 444, of the turquoise energy. Allow me to Feel it, embody it. Allow me to feel safe, to be seen, to be bigger, to go after my dreams. And we ask the Ascended Master, Saint Germain, to awaken us, assist us, to cleanse us, to help us to see our spiritual connections, to bring in the frequency of amethyst to us, opening the vortex around you, grounding into the heart of earth and anchoring all the way up to source. We ask for Saint Germain and the violet flame to bring down the power and frequency of amethyst into your third eye, to help you awaken with the frequency of 333. The Ascended Masters are with you. The angels are with you. You are divinely guided and protected. Listen to your soul, to your intuition. Let yourself be seen and guided. Set clear intentions. Design the life that you want to have. If you'd like to look into the candle that calls your energy or attention, anyone that you like, or if there's more than one, and you can allow yourself to focus on them, imagine that this flame is igniting all of your dreams. When you wake up in the morning, what does it feel like? What type of bed is your dream bed? What color are the sheets? The texture? How do they feel against your skin? And as you sit up to embrace the day, how do you feel? Allow yourself to imagine your dream life, the excitement of waking up in the morning to do something that you love, or to be somewhere that you've longed to be. What state or what country are you in? Imagine this flame is igniting this, helping you to quantum jump the timelines, the frequencies, the energies, into your most desired outcome. We're eclipsing out the old ways, the old life, the old energies and beliefs, the old blocks, the old karmic contracts. We're ready to move forward in our lives. What are you doing with your day in this new reality? Who are you with? Where do you go? How are you making a change in the world? What is the temperature like outside? What kind of car do you drive? What is the food like that you eat? Think about all of these things as we ignite with the light, this new timeline. Trust it and feel it coming alive. Look at the details of your home. Is it carpeted or hardwood floors? How many bedrooms? Do you have children? Are you married, single? Is it a home or apartment? Are you living on the beach or in the ice mountains? Are you living in the desert or somewhere far from there? Allow yourself to truly embody the energy of this new you, this higher version of yourself. All it takes is a conscious choice in this moment to embody that self. Imagine how you walk, how you talk, how you dress, how you eat, how you show up, and who do you meet on a consistent basis. Who are the people in your life? Think about these things and know that you can create that life. Everything can be beautiful around you. Act as if it already is. Even if you have to fake it a little bit to begin. When you smile, when you laugh, when you look for the bright side, you will see the light grow quicker in your life. When you are grateful for the little opportunities, the bigger ones will come. And if you trust in your ability to do what is presented to you, you will continue to flow and to grow. You will continue to see the change in your life. It's just as easy to revert back as it is to go forward. Make the conscious choice to go forward. All right. So, yeah. I think we are ignited and lighted for our eclipse. My head is so wet. I'm like, ew, is that sweat? I had taken a shower before I put this thing on my head, so it felt like sweat, but I think it's just wet from my hair being wet when I put it on. Um, but yeah, I think that's good for our. I didn't read one of the cards' full descriptions. They want me to do that, so if anybody wanted to use the things that came through. The one was the box thing, which is so freaking crazy to me. I can't believe that happened again. The last time I used this deck, I had already planned on making this, and it's just so great. Like, obviously, this is what I'm supposed to be doing, you know? It gives me that confirmation that, like, okay, like, I'm doing something, right? This was awesome. Thank you. Glad it. I feel like there's some reason that I'm meant to do these things. When especially when stuff like that happens. So that was the one about the stuff that I've literally been sharing today, where it's like, you know, how, and you don't have to document it to do it. You could help homeless people, you could help someone in need, you could make a change in someone's life so easily, like, depending on the circumstances of those people, what's going on around them. You know, it may not take as much as we always think it's going to be like that we need to be a millionaire to be able to help somebody. But a lot of those people who start off doing that type of stuff, they don't really have all that much. They really like base it off of being donated, you know, people helping out to a good cause. So getting behind a good cause can be big or small. Like, I talked to someone last night, she has her own little garden that she's selling stuff out of her garden. She's helping her community to have healthy, organic, homegrown food that's not going to make everybody sick. And, you know, it's right down the street from them. So, like, you could do that in your area. You could do that wherever. However, you could, you know, be a beekeeper and have honey for people. Do whatever you like. Look at that. It's the last one. Play My Pathway to Joy is 23, is the one that I didn't read the full book. And I just opened up to 27, which is sensuality. And I feel like that makes sense for what we're doing with the Scorpio energy. So this says, our sensual essence is a natural part of our feminine nature. It is a creative force carrying deep wisdom. For many of us, this aspect of our being may have been repressed. In some very deep healing balance is needed. Yoni
is the Sanskrit word for vagina or womb, and it also translates as divine passage or sacred temple. Your body is a sacred temple deserving respect, honor, and love. Welcome the inherent wisdom deep within you as you reclaim your light and to express your sensuality in a very way that feels aligned and empowering to you. Honor your body and be mindful when you allow to who you allow to enter your temple. Tune in and listen to the subtle voice inside. Celebrate and connect with your divine sensual essence. May the planet thrive with the exquisite beauty and sensual power of fully embodied women, and so it is. So, um, create a warm space for your ritual, light candles, incense, and adorn with elegant flowers. The practice helps to heal old wounds and awaken sensual and creative energy. Place your palms on your belly in the shape of an inverted triangle. So it's funny. Like, I've actually did this recently, and this is more synchronicity for some other stuff that I was like uh, thinking about today. So place them like that, and then the thumbs touch near the navel, and the other fingers are facing down with the forefingers touching. Take several slow, deep breaths into the fullness of your hands, feeling your breath rise, fall, contract, and expand. Now move your breath deeper beneath your hands and into your ovaries. Feel your breath spread deeply throughout, activating and awakening this area of your body. Keep breathing into your ovaries and begin to feel your awareness moving into your pelvis, your yoni, your kidneys, your breasts, and continue circling this energy within you for several more minutes, welcoming gentle acceptance to memories or feelings as memories or feelings arise. Rest your hands in your lap in your yoni mudra and imagine a beautiful pearl beneath your navel, storing this bright healing energy. Okay, and that's funny because it kind of looks like that's like a pearl right there. So I will do that with you in a second. I just wanted to see what the 23 said real quickly. Okay. So sing your favorite song from childhood, make up your own songs, aimlessly swing on a swing, going as high as you possibly can. Say yes to exciting adventures you've been thinking about. Go outside to flip around doing cartwheels or handcrafts. So be like a child playing in the sand with no fear of the waves sweeping you away. Over time, a happier outlook will become your home base. So, like what I was talking about, the weave that we're weaving, or the web that we're weaving within our community and our life, if we have joy and fun and gratitude and excitement and all of that going on, it's easier to have more good things coming in. So, yes, I'm going to put my hands in that position. I bought food for a homeless youth once and bought a soda for a homeless man too. Other people ignored him, but I didn't. I want to be more sensual like Taurus. I have Mars and Taurus. Nice. Yeah, that's it's good to get like, there's that's happening too. Like there's a guy that's like literally just goes around, drops off tons of food to the homeless people, and a lot of places will donate once they find out what he's doing. Like when he goes in to buy 25 smoothies, they're like, "Here, these ones are from us." Like they give it 8 extra. If the manager or the boss is there and knows like what they're doing with it. So it is something that could turn into something, how it makes you, it depends on how it makes you feel. Like sometimes like when I see those things, I cry and stuff. So it's like, I know it would make me feel good to help people. Cause so like the hospitals that just drop people out onto the street, like somebody should be there picking them up. But it's easy for me to say somebody. I could become the one, like instead of like projecting it on somebody should. You could. Oh, I don't have the time. Well, that's probably what everybody else is feeling about the situation, but we can do it, and we could, get a lot of people behind, because a lot of people would support it from home. Like they don't have to be there physically, but they could donate to help get that person off the ground and into some care. When there's lots of people out there helping one, it does make a big difference. So I'm putting my hands like this over the belly area. Here, I'll show you. I don't know how this is gonna look, but I do that, right? And then take a nice, actually that kind of looks like a yoni too, with the eggs and everything, doesn't it? It's like a vagina and what do you call it? Ovaries. Okay, so pretend you've got, if you're a man, you can also do this with the intention to heal the feminine within yourself, or to heal the seeds that you plant into the feminine, to keep a sacred, thingy going on down there, so that the sacred women let you into their sacred portals. Um, so take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And as you take that deep breath in, feel the expansion of your womb. Push out. And as you expand, feel that love and that power inside of you. Feel the warmth from your hands emanating, clearing, cleansing, eclipsing away the past, the trauma, the ancestral karma, the wounds, the rape, the mistakes that were made, those we allowed or did not allow within. We cleanse, we purify all of this. Breathing in, further down, imagining it into your ovaries now. If you're the masculine, imagine it into your seed. Expanding, growing, balancing, purifying, setting clear intentions to keep this sacred place divine, pure, protected, all aligned. And further down, cleansing all of you now. Imagine that energy becoming a pearl deep within your womb, clearing and breaking the chains from our ancestors, from the abuse and the traumas that they've experienced, and the abuse of the trauma that they had given to others. Sometimes it's easy for us to fall into the roles of a victim, or to expect that those that came before us were always innocent. But sometimes the karma comes from the bad actions that we took in other lives, or our ancestors took in other lives. Let's cleanse and clear any ill intent, any pain, any action from our history, from our ancestral lines, from our old versions of ourselves, from our past lives, from our I am presence, from all timelines. 777. Cleansed, aligned, sacred, divine. And that is enough for tonight. So yes, thank you guys very much for being here. I will be back next month to do another. Hopefully it'll be just as cool with all the synchronicity and all of that. And I'll be leaving all the candles going until they're at least evenly cooled. And I'm not going to hoard them. I'm going to let them burn because I'm going to keep making more for myself like I used to when everything was going very abundantly, which is starting to do again. So seems like it's working. And so many cool things are happening. So the playback will be there for anybody that missed the beginning. There was a lot of synchronicity. I brought the box out just intuitively, and then this card was like, get a box. We didn't use it exactly as the card, said, but we're gonna next month. Next month, I'm gonna make a pretty box. We're gonna do a pretty cool thing. It's gonna be like a vision board in a box. But yeah, I gotta get up early tomorrow, go back to freaking Amazon. Beautiful and powerful. Yay! Try to help the homeless people when I can because of that person. Yeah, it's a good thing to do. I know, and it's hard too. Like sometimes we don't have anything to give, or sometimes we don't know what they're gonna do with what we give. So I think giving food and stuff like that is always a good choice because like at least they're getting something good for them. Like there's people who will be like, oh, can you get me a bag of dog food? And then they go in and return the dog food, take the money, and go buy drugs. I've seen some of that happen. So we want to do it in a way that we know, like, oh, look, I got you a, bunch of socks and underwear and, a nice sleeping bag and a tent to get you out of the, rain. But I'm not giving you $100 to go buy a bunch of alcohol or drugs with, because that's not going to really help you. You know, but we can do it in good ways. So thank you very much. Many thanks and much love to you and all the rest of you Jews. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, so I will see you again the second Thursday at, I think I did 8 p.m. Um, I'll double check. I think I might have done 8 p.m. If not, it'll be 9 p.m. But maybe it is 9. Yeah, because I don't have to work on the Friday, so it won't matter if I do it late. So I think I'll keep it at the 9 p.m. I'll double check. I don't even know if I scheduled it yet. Yes, I agree. If they want food, it works out. Yes. Yes. Okay, guys. So I will see you on the second Thursday night at 9, and then next month for the full moon. And the playback will be posted in a moment. Namaste. Thank you, thank you, thank you.